next speaker is Jim Jolly. Jim Jolly, following rules, Jim Jolly.
How many of you follow rules? A few of you. I'm a rule follower. I follow rules. I believe rules are meant for a reason. Rules keep us organized. They keep us safe. I don't speed when I drive. If I don't have 12 items or less, I don't use the express line. I lather, rinse, and repeat. I don't tear the tags off my pillows if it says not to. I keep my speeches between 5 and 7 minutes, and I never, ever wear white after Labor Day. Madam Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, and guests, marriage brings with it a whole new set of rules. I learned that lesson, again, on the first day of my second marriage, my second honeymoon, and my first pleasure cruise. We got to our room, began to unpack, and there was a TV in our room. One of my rules is the guy controls the remote. So I'm flipping through the channels as fast as my little fat fingers can press those buttons, and every channel is playing the same thing. The instructions to the abandoned ship drill that we have to perform before we get underway. Well, that's a pretty good rule right there. So it's on a loop. I'm watching it several times. My wife, however, is more interested in the rest of our schedule for the cruise. She says, "Oh, look, honey, Thursday night there's a magic show, and the next night a fabulous midnight buffet." I said, "Buffet? Let me take a look at that." "Oh, wait a minute, we can't be worrying about this. The next thing is this drill. We've got to pay attention to this TV and watch the drill. So let's watch it together." Well, we watched it again. But my wife was more interested in converting our sofa into another bed, as if we're expecting overnight guests or something. I watched the instructions for how to put on the life jackets. I get my life jacket. I put it on. I follow the instructions exactly. I buckle here. I snap here. I cinch up here. I was all ready to go. My wife, not so much. I said, "Honey, would you like me to help you with your life jacket? Get it on?" She took one look at that day-glow orange, big, bulky life jacket and said, "Don't be ridiculous. I'm not wearing that ugly thing. It clashes with my outfit." I say, "What?" I've been in the Navy for decades. I've never had to deal with personal protective equipment clashing with my vacation costume before. I try a different tact. I say, "Look, on the video, everyone's wearing their life jackets. They're all smiling. They're happy because they're getting this drill done, and then the rest of their cruise is all in front of them. Look at them, how happy they are." She says, "Those are actors." And they did kind of look like actors. I tried a different trick, one I learned from her, and that's asking a question that has the right answer in the question. I said, "You don't want to be the only one not wearing your life jacket. You'll be embarrassed." She said, "I'll be more embarrassed wearing that thing with this outfit." I said, "It's not about you, it's the rule. There's no you in rule." Well, she had me on a spelling technicality there. But she could sense my frustration. So she agreed she would hand carry her life jacket to the drill. What are you going to do? The drill alarm sounded, out the door we go. Before I get out of the room, I hear her laughing hysterically in the hallway. And what she's laughing at is everybody we see is carrying their life jacket. So I'm maneuvering down the hallway in my life jacket. And I'm thinking, well, perhaps they're more experienced in cruising than I am. And maybe they're, out of courtesy for the narrow hallways, are hand carrying their jackets till they get to the lifeboat, then they'll slip it on. Sure enough, we get to our lifeboat. And I look around at the 50 or so passengers that I could possibly be sharing a lifeboat with. And every single one of them was not wearing their life jacket. I was the only one. I stood out like a sore thumb. A big, fat, day-glow, orange sore thumb like this. Even the crew was not wearing their life jackets. They were holding them. I began to slowly take my jacket off so I would fit in with the rest of the crowd. And I heard a young child talking to his mother next to me. He says, "Mommy, why is that handsome, old, fat man wearing that orange jacket?" And she said, "Son, that very attractive man," I'm sorry, that's how I remember it, "is a rule follower. And if something bad does happen on this cruise, you do what he does, because it's a very good chance he's going to be the only one who survives." And I said, "That's right, unnamed little boy. Rules keep us organized. They keep us safe, and sometimes they clash with your outfit."